Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. Today I want to talk about this daily limits at the bank and my rent. So I cannot pay my rent in 2023 in Vancouver with anything else than a check if I want to pay it in one go. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. So let me set the scene. When we moved into this house last year, what was it, June, I think we gave the guy, 8 checks, because we only had 8 checks left in our bank account, in our checkbook. So we wrote out 8 post-dated checks for the rent for $4,000 a month each month. And that was fine, but now the checks are done and we need to pay the rent. So spoke to the landlord, said, hey, we can, we need to get a checkbook again because we haven't gotten another checkbook. We'll bring it. He says, well, why don't you just do an electronic funds transfer? And I'm like, well, that works. So he sends us a request for the $4,000 to pay him via Interact. We accept the request. The bank says, oh, sorry, no, you can't pay $4,000 because you have a $2,000 daily limit. Now on Interact, I did go to the bank last year and I asked if I can increase the daily limit. And they went, nope, the max is $3,000, but your max at the moment is $2,000 because you are still new. So I'm like, okay, well, Interact won't work. But I'm at Royal RBC, so I'm like, well, what I can do is I can just, they have like a ACH, or what we call in South Africa, EFT, electronic funds transfer, where I can pay another RBC client, and the landlord is also with RBC. So I'm like, okay, sweet, I'll just load him and I'll just make a payment. So do that, load him on the system, go, right, make the payment. Oh no, sorry, your transfer limit for electronic funds transfers is $2,000 a month, $2,000 a day. So I'm like, okay, so I can't pay the landlord the $4,000 in one go. So I popped down to the bank to go and increase the limit, because I mean, surely the money's in the account. I mean, we put our salaries into the account. There's enough, more than enough money in the account. So I get to the bank and there's this friendly lady there, and she's like, oh, sorry, can't increase the limit. I said, but my rent is $4,000. I need to pay my rent. She's like, well, I can tell you now that there's no way that we can increase your daily funds transfer limit to $4,000. She says the maximum we can go for a normal bank account is $3,000, but that's also, there's a few things that need to be in place. So she checks my account and she's like, and you guys are still on $2,000 max limit, and I can't increase it because that is the max that we can do for you. So here I am, like I say, in 2023, in West Vancouver, in Canada, and I cannot pay my landlord $4,000 rent electronically. I need to do a check, or if I want to do it electronically, I have to do it over 2 days. Not that it's a problem. I mean, the landlord won't mind, and I'll just have to go in twice and go and pay it. But it still just blows my mind. I don't know. Am I missing something? What am I? How do these people pay the $30,000 rents? Or are they in a different class? Is it just like us plebs, the normal guys? We don't, I don't know. It's just, it is a little bit mind-boggling. I mean, I know in South Africa we also had account limits, but you could basically increase your limit to whatever you want. The limit was just there set to kind of protect you, but you could just go into your app and up the limit if you needed to make a payment. Apparently here it doesn't work like that. The limit is set in stone as $2,000 a day. So from now on, if I want to pay my landlord, I have to pay him over 2 days electronically, or I just need to go and get some checks and write him a check. Anyway, I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's just me and if I'm missing something. So please feel free to explain, or if you have any advice, tell me what to do, because it just doesn't make any sense, really. I mean, it's just crazy. All right, folks, have a good one. Cheers.